Good evening, you guys. My name is Marlene, and this is Marley Grace Creations. So welcome to my page. It's going to take a minute or two probably for everybody to hop on. I was probably a minute early, so it might take just a little bit. Tonight we're going to make a navy blue and silver pumpkin. So nobody's on yet, so it's going to be a surprise. Trisha's on. Hey Trish, how are you? I see 3, but only one name, so they'll show up in a minute. Hey, Patty. Patty, we're going to do a navy blue pumpkin. Hey, Diane. Hey, Mickey. Hey, you guys. Hey, Ava. Everybody's hopping on now. Hey there. Andrea. Or Andrea. You know, you never know how to say that. I have several friends that spelled the same way, and one is Andrea and one's Andrea. So welcome. I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Hey Nancy, how are you? Who was that above Patty? Let me see here. Oh, Emma K. Hey Emma. This is not going to be a very long one tonight. It's going to be very easy. So anybody can do this quick. So first way, Andrea. Andrea, is that right? Good, good. I got it right. My name is difficult, and I hate for people to botch it up, but I'm so used to it because nobody gets it right. Hi, Diane. Andrea. Welcome, Andrea. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay. This navy blue pumpkin, let me put you guys down just a tiny bit here, so you can see really well. Yeah, there we go. This is, I'm not sure what size this pumpkin is. It does not say, really. So I would say it's probably, that's wrong. Probably, it would probably be considered 5-inch. It's 5 inches across. So it's not a teeny pumpkin, but it's not a big pumpkin either. And I got this at Hobby Lobby for, well, it's $5.49 with 40% off, so it was just a couple dollars. And it was already navy blue. And I picked it up because I'm going to paint it navy blue. And it's always easier if you can start out with your color. I always put a coat of paint over it anyway, but that way you don't have to put 2 or 3 coats because you're going to cover it up. So, and I love the shape of this pumpkin too. I like all these humps on there. So, all right. Let's see. I have this, and I really like it. Now, I did this one last year. Hey, Emma, thank you for the stars, friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate it, girl. Okay, we did that last year and put that on it. And you can definitely glue this on and leave it. So I'm just giving you several options. And last year what I did was painted over it. And then I took some silver decor wax and went over it, and it made it look like metal. And that's what we're going to do tonight. I just have not decided if I wanted to use that or if I wanted to use this. Now this is solid silver and pearl. Or is it stone? It's I don't know, it's just glittery. I just hate to put this on and then paint over it. But that was my plan. Now I can put this on and leave it alone. So, I'm not sure how it'll go over these humps. I think it'll be fine, but I'm going to save this for another time. And then this was another option. And see, these are really pretty. They're just rows of like a flower. And those would be really pretty on there, just left alone. So, there you go. There's your 3 options for a navy blue pumpkin. But tonight I'm going to do it this way. First thing I need to do is plug my heat tool in. I thought I already had it plugged in, and I meant to. I did not. It won't take it too long to heat up though. So anyway, hey Susie Craig, hey Karen. I love the silver with the navy. Gold's pretty too, and I played around with this the other day, and I kind of like this. This is, excuse me, y'all. This has got some stickles on it, and this is gold, but I put silver on the navy. I just like silver on navy better. And that's kind of pretty and glitzy, so that's really easy to do. And you can use that or just glitter glue, whatever you want to do. I'm just giving my heat tool a minute to heat up, and then we'll start gluing these on, and I'm going to show you if you have some decor wax. You can put these, it's whatever you like the looks of. You can put these in between the ribs, or you can put it on the hump, whatever you want to do. I'm going to put it on top of the hump. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? And I'm not sure if we'll have time to do this one or not. We'll see. I'm going to decoupage this. I did this last year too. And this is just, everybody loves this one. And I just cannot not do it. So I've already got this painted white. It was creamy. So it probably needs another coat just to make sure. But anyway, that's something else we're going to do. Maybe not tonight, but we'll do it eventually. I want to show you a couple of things. I did this just sitting here playing around. I had a black and white napkin. So, hey, Carolyn, the other Carolyn. I had a black and white napkin, and I really liked it. It's kind of a toile look. And so I had this little pumpkin. It was orange and brownish. It was ugly, and I painted it black, actually. So, hi, Franklin. I painted it black, and so I put, let's see, from here to probably here. I'll show you. See, that's ugly. See how awful that looks? And I kept thinking, this napkin's beautiful. Why is this not showing up? So I stopped, and the other half I painted white. Let's see how pretty that is now. So it's the same napkin. Half of the pumpkin I painted black, and half of it I painted white, just to see, because the background of the napkin was black. So you would think that the pumpkin should be black, but you know, it just kind of disappeared. Hey, Elaine. So my suggestion to you is to get yourself a piece of cardboard or a white piece of cardstock or a cereal box, whatever you've got laying around, and put several colors on it. Like if you think the background should be black or navy or whatever, put that, and then just put solid white. Sometimes white causes your stuff to jump out. You know how pretty, see how pretty that is? But look at this side. That's ugly. And you know, I would have thought for sure, if I'd have been on here and I hadn't practiced, I'd have said, now y'all, this background is black, paint your pumpkin black. And I did that, and it kept getting worse and worse, and I thought, what's wrong with this? So I painted it white. It's still a lot of, you know, it's busy for this little pumpkin, but that was just a practice. So anyways, everybody had a good day. I hope so. I hope so. Let's see if this is getting hot yet. Yes, it is. Let's just get this started on here. And it might get a little messy, and a little bit of that glue might show. It's going to be painted in a little bit. Hey, Shelly. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and cut these the size that I need them, because then I won't have to pull with it every time. Hold on just a minute. I could hold on to it. Okay, I can measure by this one. My grandson is spending the night. He's had a bunch of questions today. When you're going live, what do you do? Do you have a camera down there? What do you do? How do they see you? I said, on my phone. They do? You just use your phone? He's just been asking lots of questions. So a little bit ago, he said, can I come down there with you? I'm like, well, it would be boring. You can't talk and you can't mess with stuff. It'd probably be a little bit boring. He said, I think me and Papa will just watch a movie. I love navy blue too. I love navy and silver. Now, when I get these glued on, y'all can stop right there. You know, that's pretty. And even in the Dollar Tree, that's where I found this little embellishment stuff. You can find it sometimes in just a silver. This has got some colors in it, but it doesn't always have colors in it. It just happens to be what I found. All right, that might be enough. Now, that'll be easier to deal with. Hey, Mary, how are you? Did y'all see the pumpkin I did last night? I finished it today and put the words on it. It turned out pretty cute. How's everybody's day? What did y'all do? Did y'all do something fun today? We went to my grandson's birthday party and then brought him home with us. That was about the extent of mine. Saw it today. I think it turned out pretty cute, Nancy, if I do say so myself. I liked it. This stuff that I'm gluing on here is light as a feather. It looks like jewelry, but it's almost light as a ribbon. We went to the prayer walk. Yeah, you did. Hey, Jill. Birthday party for 2. We had a birthday party too for our grandson, just turned 11. Oh, I wish I was at the swimming pool. We were not at the swimming pool. I'm just gluing it on, y'all. Just getting it straight as I can. See, I'm just stopping so it'll sit good. I'm not going all the way up under it all the way. Hey, Cleo. I have not seen you in a while. Thanks for hopping on. Y'all, I gotta stay in the camera. I have a tendency to like go that way for some reason. Y'all have to yell at me. Nancy yells at me every now and then. Thanks for all this floating hearts, y'all. Thank you so much. This is day 7. I figured it up. I put it on my calendar the other day, and I think the last one is day like 29 or 28, something like that of this month. Get that up under that stem. Stick my finger in the hot glue. All right. Good evening to you, Susie. Like I said, if y'all like this, all you have to do is go. Let's see, where did I get this navy blue pumpkin? I think I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. Didn't I say that in the beginning? I believe I did. I tore the tag off. And it wasn't very much, and it's not a very big pumpkin. But this size I like, and you can just tuck it anywhere. You can use it a lot of places. That wood pumpkin I did, the very first one I did with my private group, that thing's pretty big. It's the wooden slat one. This turntable just keeps going round and round. I guess when I set this hot glue tool on there, it makes it heavy. It wants to turn. One more. Man, I cut that just right. And I didn't even measure that. I didn't try. I thought I was going to have to grab some more out of the drawer and cut it. Hey, Faye. You guys tell me where you're from. I know where some of you are from. I was thinking yesterday, there's a lot in my private group from Texas. And I think there might be a few in here from Texas. I know there's some from Tennessee. And I forget where everybody is. So when you come on, tell me where you're from. It's so interesting to find out where people live. You don't have to tell me exact. Just tell me the state. I'm just getting that very last little, looks like a little button. I don't want it flopping around. Wow, there's a lot of glue strings down there. Indiana. Okay. Have a little bit left. Okay. Now, if you love that, all you have to do is go get you a little pumpkin anywhere and get some of that and glue it on. But we're not going to stop there. Western Massachusetts, Indiana, or is that Maine? Florida, Virginia, Eastern North Carolina. Cleo, have I asked you that before? I'm from North Carolina too. Hey, Margaret. I'm not too far from Charlotte, closer to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Actually, I used to live in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I don't anymore. Let me make sure all these are glued down on the end because I don't want them flopping around. It'll cause the rest of it to pull up. It feels pretty secure to me. Okay. Now, hope you didn't love it too much because I'm fixing to East Tennessee. I have relatives in Tennessee. Topsail Beach. My mom used to live at Topsail Beach. Now she lives in Wilmington. So that's not far from you at all. And I'm just using Deco Art Americana Navy Blue. That is my favorite navy blue. There's, you know, navy blues can be tricky and hard. And there's all kinds. Let me get a bigger brush. Kingsport. Oh, I have relatives in Kingsport. Hey, Lisa. I have relatives in Kingsport, Johnson City. Look at this, y'all. We're covering this up. Is anybody freaking out on me yet? Last year when I did the S-to-1, everybody's like, oh, why'd you cover that pretty stuff up? It's going to be pretty again. And that navy blue is a little dark for me anyway. And I needed to paint it, but I wanted to wait till I got this on there. It is a small world. So, you see, I didn't care if this was silver or rhinestoney or colorful or what. I just wanted the design, the shape of the design. My day was good. It was really good. I got a little bit of housework done this morning. My grandson's birthday party, got groceries. I sit in here and piddled, did some experimenting today with a few things. I bought some gold leaf foil. Y'all know what that is, right? It's called gold metal sheets. Anyway, I messed with that a little bit to see what it'd do, and I did some printables and just, you know, piddled in here a while. And the birthday party's always fun. My grandson wanted tacos. We usually do pizza. He says, I'm getting a little older. Can I please not have pizza? I said, sure, please not have pizza. So we made tacos because that's his favorite. Do I like using it? I only used a little bit. It's messy. Very messy. Do you like using it, Lisa? Have you used it? I'll show you the package. Some of it's pretty expensive, but I found this at Hobby Lobby. Now, I've ordered some, and it's not here yet, but I found this pretty cheap. So I thought, well, I'm fine. Now, they had some copper, and it was pretty expensive on the same rack. So I don't know if this was, it had to be the right price. Teresa, hey, welcome. Because it's on the package. It's not a Hobby Lobby price tag. So let that dry good, and I'll put another coat and cover all that. You can still see a little bit of the shiny stuff through that. After it dries, and we put another coat, you won't those. See, now it just looks like details. So some of y'all that are watching, do you remember me doing this one last year? Probably not exact, but it's close. Yeah, it is very messy. It flies around, and I did a little bit of that pumpkin stem over there just to play with it. I'm not sure if I would do something big, like a whole pumpkin or maybe a stem. This is the sheet. It's called Metal Leaf. So, and I just use some, what I use, Duraclear, just to put it on. And so, I did just a little bit of that stem. You can see a little bit of the stem there. I used it there just to see what it would do. It's very pretty. Very pretty. It looks just like metal. But is it messy? No, I won't be doing it much either. Is anybody decorating for fall, or are you making pumpkins at home for fall, or y'all doing fall anything? That new movie that came out, I can't even think of the name of it right now. Have y'all seen it? The new, it's a new Christian movie that's out. I'm doing my first ever craft show. Oh, yay. Girl, be prepared to be exhausted, but I hope you sell out. They are a lot of work. Dragging stuff there, setting it up, dragging it back. What you don't sell, garden stuff to do. I know. I haven't put any pumpkins out. I brought a few up that I keep. But I hadn't put any out yet. But trying to do some easier stuff so you guys can get the stuff and do it pretty quick, pretty inexpensive. It's an immature movie, is it? I didn't see it. My daughter saw it. My sister-in-law saw it. They said it would make me mad, whatever that means. So, did you see it, Lisa? Not amateur. That was a typo. What did you mean to say? Probably amazing. Everybody's told me it was wonderful. Yeah, amazing. That's what I was told. But they said, oh, it'll make you mad. It may really make you think. It'll make you mad, though. You want to hurt somebody. So, I don't know how long it's going to be playing. We were supposed to go with some friends last week. And somebody in our church died. So, of course, you know, we have to change our plans when stuff like that happens. And so, I don't know how long it'll be on. Okay, this is looking like most of it's covered. A movie everyone needs to see, take Kleenexes. That's what I was told. Made you mad? My daughter came home and she said, Mom, that movie will get your blood pressure up. You'll be so mad. Key one. Am I saying that right? Key one? Welcome. If your first time coming in, let me know where you're from. Right now we got a bunch of people from Tennessee, we got a bunch of people from Texas, and it's pretty amazing how many people. Some of you guys might live close to each other and not even know it. Okay, I think I'm through with this navy blue. Let me get some decor wax out of here. Brushed iron. Hey, Barb. Girl, I mentioned you to somebody the other day. I can't remember the last time I caught you live. I do watch some of your random stuff, but my life must be too crazy or something. How are you? Okay, I am going to go over these with this decor wax, and it's going to look more like metal. I can tell that my decor wax is... There's another Barbara. How are you, Barb? Barbara and Barb and... I think I need to use my finger. I think I need to get out my tube because this is starting to... Let me dig down in there. Okay, let me see if I can use this. I think I'm getting ready to get rid of that. Hold on just a minute. Posted to your group. Thank you so much, sweet girl. Okay, now I know I have a tube of brushed iron or something like that. Okay, here's old silver. This'll do. White gold. I think I need to buy a tube of white silver, brushed silver. She is, not to mention she's kind of sweet too. She's funny. She don't think she is, but she is. There, that's much better. See the difference when your stuff starts drying up. Hey, Wanda. See, it looks more like metal now on there instead of shiny, glitzy stuff. And if you don't have decor wax, don't think you have to go out and buy decor wax. You can use some silver, some gold, whatever you have. I think so, quite a few of these ladies come on your page too, Barb, don't they? I got too much right there. I'm going to have to go back over it with some navy. I love decor wax. I love to smell it. I love the way it works. Some. I know Emma Kay's got this. She's got every kind of decor wax. Hey, Carla. I went to Carla's page today. Whoa, girl. You have some pretty stuff. She is a seamstress for sure. Okay, let me put this away and get this off my hands. I see a few places I need to touch up. I need to do, while I have this on my fingers, I'm going to do this stem. I use this stuff on, I'm probably getting this all over my pumpkin. I use this stuff on hardware when I'm painting furniture, and it stays. Once it's cured, it dries, it stays. It's not coming off. It's not going nowhere. It'll stay right where you put it. Is AB on here? I didn't see her come in. Diane Dotson. Let's see. Is AB in here? Oh. She said you crack her up. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I missed something, I guess. Love the blue and silver. I love blue and silver together. I don't like gold. Every now and then. Just depends. But most of the time, black and navy, I'd rather do silver. Sometimes gold looks good with black too, though. Hey, Connie Hall. How are you? I'm trying to get some of this decor wax off my fingers. If not, I'm just going to transfer it right back all over that pumpkin. Okay, let me get my brush and touch some of that up. That can that y'all made, Barb, was cute. One had a cow and one had a, was it a tractor? I can't remember, but they were cute. I like them. Oh, is Randall on here too? Cute craft shawl. Cute. I've got a little bit too much decor wax on this. I'm just touching it up. Thank you. I did this or close to it last year. This one's, I sold, I'm just smearing that everywhere. Let me rub it. You did the pot. Fancy seeing Randall. I don't think Randall's been on my live before. Have you, Randall? I watch the replay sometimes at night, Barb. Okay, I think I've got most of that touched up. Oh, no, here's some. He did the pot. Y'all are hilarious, too, by the way. Does Ava watch you, too? Or is this the wrong Randall? Maybe I'm talking to the wrong Randall. There we go. I got it now. All right, y'all. I think that's got it. Barb sent you to me. Couldn't find you. Well, welcome. All right, y'all. See how fast and easy that was. Do you like it better, or do you like the bling on it the best? Better have his depends on. Why? Why, Susan? So, there you go. And I put some decor wax on the stem, too. So, it looks more like metal than it did. So, all right. I'm going to set that aside. I didn't think it'd take me long, and it didn't. I'm going to set it aside, and I am going to decoupage this pumpkin over here. Let me get some of this bling off the... Love the blue. Looks fancy. Oh, hey, Gail. Thanks, Susan. What is that you were using? Stuff from the Dollar Tree. You know, I cut it all up, but it's these long, does it come like a roll of ribbon? I think it does. It was this stuff. Hold on. I may be about out of it. I buy it all the time because I use it for different stuff. See, it comes, I think it's double. It's two, like 2 rows together, and I cut it. So it looks like that. And you know what? I made my granddaughter, I was in here one day and made her a bracelet. It turned out pretty cute. All I did was glue 2 of these together, like lapped it over the top. Of course, you can't get it off unless you make it big. Just lap it over the top like that and made a cute little bracelet for her. She thought it was hot stuff. This is just Duraclear. And this has already been painted. I love this napkin. I've used it on a lot of stuff. And this is one of the guest towels, so you get more. So if you can get your hands on the guest towels versus regular napkins, then you kind of get more for your money. Does that have another ply? I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Let's get this one off and I'll be able to tell better. To know what you put over the beads. Oh. Okay, hold on. Decor wax. It's Art Alchemy. It's called Metallic Wax. It's Art Alchemy, and this is old silver. My favorite is brushed iron, but this is good too. And it comes in a tube. The reason I had this is because this is an older one, and it's actually about to dry up. There's probably a way I can make it a little better, but it'll come in a tube. If you buy it now, you'll get it in a tube. You won't get it in this. Is that what you meant? It's just decor wax, and it's so much easier if you just rub it on with your finger. If you want to brush it on, you can. Sorry, y'all, I'm going to spit on this. I got to see if there's another ply. Yes, it is. Blue tape is magic stuff. If you decoupage with several, without taking your plies off, you're going to have bubbles. So before I get started, I'm going to get this trim off from here. Where is my bigger scissors? I could lose everything. I'd lose my brain if it wasn't connected. I do have bigger scissors. Oh, they're way over there. Duh. Okay. That's all right. I'll just use these. This is a beautiful napkin. I love this napkin. I have used this napkin for a long time. I've got the big guest size, and then I've got the cocktail size and the and I'll use this on something. I don't know yet what. Maybe this pumpkin. But that trim that I'm cutting off, I'll save it and use it for something. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. Oh, good. It's a little pricey, Barb, but it just goes forever. I've had some of these tubes probably 4 years, 5 years, and I've used it on furniture, I've used it on crafts, but I've got a bunch of different kinds. I've got copper, silver, black, gold. I think it's actually a Prima Redesign product. I can't remember. Art Alchemy is probably in their line. It's been so long since I've ordered any, I don't even remember. Okay, I'm going to put these over here to the side just in case I need that. And I'm going to tear this napkin up in pieces. I could tear a piece as I go, but then my hands are going to get all sticky and yucky. And Finnabair, it might be Margaret, and they have good stuff. When you're decoupaging with a napkin, it's always best if your napkin is like a small repeat pattern if you're doing something like this. You can do bigger things. You just have to piece it, and it's hard, you know, when it's a pumpkin and it's got all the ribs and, you know, all the bends and all that stuff. Okay, let me put this down here because it's going to blow everywhere. So I'm just going to have to find a piece here and a piece there. All right, let's get this thing decoupaged. I'm going to use this. No, I'm not. I'm going to use a soft brush. Yes, I'm going to use this brush. This is just DuraClear. You can use Mod Podge. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes Mod Podge later on these wants to yellow, and I'm not sure. Let me get some saran wrap, y'all. Hey, Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen bought one like this for me last year, didn't you? I sold several of these last year. This is probably one of the prettiest napkins, I think. Okay, I'm going to try and piece some. You can't piece it back together, but you can kind of get it going to where it's not so noticeable, and it looks like it's that way. Love your blue pumpkins. These blue ones, this is a popular napkin. Okay, I don't like that one there, but I like it here. So let me just get it here, and then I can patch that top up. Y'all, I'm just putting this together kind of like a puzzle. And I can see that there's no Duraclear there. And the last thing you want to do is get your hands all in it, because your hands get sticky and then they stick to the napkins. See, you cannot see where that's pieced. You can't even find it. Grandmother's old blue dishes, it reminds me of that too. And you're going to overlap a little bit, but try not to if you can help it. And if your saran wrap starts feeling like it's getting a little stuff on it, kind of just turn it out. Make it clean, and if it gets too bad, just get yourself another piece, because it's just not worth trying to save it and all that. Okay, let's see if I can salvage this piece. Let me get some of this over a little more, because I think it's going to come that way. Okay, I'm going to try and fit this in. It kind of, that looks good. It looks like it belongs there. Awesome. Okay, you see I've got a straight line here, and I even have a little bit of blue right there where I didn't cut it close. You don't want to use that. Just kind of rip that off. You know, the more frayed the better. Just get rid of that little strip, because you think, it's just a little bit. It's just a tiny little line. It'll show. It'll stick out like a sore thumb, so don't try to. Okay, I just need a little piece to go and make me a patch right here. I had one tiny little spot, so okay. You made one look like ceramic last year. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. When I get completely done with it, I'm going to put some triple thick on it, and it will look like ceramic. Let me get a little more stuff right here. A little soft brush is the easiest thing to use when you're doing this too. Okay, you can see right there is a spot. You kind of have to make yourself a little patch. Now I've got a little piece right here that might work. Yes, it will. I thought it was going to be too small, and I was going to show you that it was going to be too small, but it's going to work. It's the right shape. See there? It's not a hole there anymore. Okay, I'm going to start back here and try to, well, let me just go on around, and then I'll get down there in a few minutes. Let's see, where can this fit? It looks really good right there. So let me just put some here. I know you can't see what I'm doing over here, y'all. I'm trying to talk to you through it. Okay, that fits pretty good. Can you see? I'm just kind of piecing it and then patting it down. And if a piece overlaps, it's okay, as long as it doesn't look overlapped. If it looks overlapped, take the time to like pull that piece off. Hey, Gloria. Okay, that has a tiny little blue line. I don't want that straight line there. So let me get... This looks like it'll probably fit right here. Let's try. See, I just tucked it right there. Okay, let's see, where can I use this spot? Let me tear it a little bit. My hands are starting to get sticky. I'm going to have to clean my hands. Once your hands get sticky, you'll just start ruining your stuff if you're not careful. See? And it's hard to stop and do all that because you're just into it, you know? Hey, Teresa. Okay, that is, no, it's not overlapped. I thought it was. It's not. And you can pat most of your wrinkles out if you just keep patting at it and get it down in the rib. But don't keep on in one spot. If you do, you're just going to pull it up. You're just going to do like that, and then the next thing you know, it's going to come off. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. And you can see that live button's up there, so you know I'm live. But if you're watching me right now and that red live button's not up there, you know that I'm not. This liquid is called Duraclear. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, order it on Amazon. It's a gloss varnish is what it is. And it's thin. And a lot of times when I use triple thick, it's so thick. Especially on this that I try to, well, I'll use triple thick on this, straight triple thick. That looks good right there. See that spot? And see the shape? You just have to kind of play. Now that'll fit right there. Look at that. It just happens to fit there. So now, if I can find it again, I'm just going to get this on in that area. Yeah, right there. Yep. See? Does it look like it's been pieced together? I love this napkin. I did a bunch of these last year on a lot of different things, not just pumpkins. I've used it a lot. Okay, here I need a little piece, a little tiny piece. I'll patch later. Let me get the biggest part of this done, and then I'll go and patch. Okay, let me try to find. Yep, my nose itches. I'm going live. It always does. That looks good there, if I can remember where. And for some of you just hopped on, you can use Mod Podge. You can use Elmer's glue. You can use whatever you want to. Mod Podge has a tendency to turn sometimes. Now, I did a couple of these last year, and I wanted them to be a creamy white. I didn't want them to be stark white, because, you know, in the world that has this China and all that, it's not, well, some of it is, but most of the time I just didn't want it to be. Okay, let me find a piece for that. See, there's the little line. See that little line? Can you see it? Right there. See, you don't want that. Make sure that you just get rid of that. And you can just tear it off. You can use a water pen. However you want to get rid of it's fine. Thank you, Patty. Is this the one you were waiting on, or just navy in general? Patty's the one that said, can you please do a navy blue pumpkin? That looks good right there. It's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. Hey, Marilyn. The first one I did was so quick, we're going to do a second one. This is the first one I did a few minutes ago, so I want it to look more like metal. And I have plenty of time, so I'm just going to do another one. Let's see here. I like it right there. No, I don't, not really. Let me tear a little piece off. Okay, that looks good there. You found it on Amazon? Good. You can find it about anywhere. And it's not that expensive. I mean, it really goes a long ways. So, okay, that overlapped just right. Now, I overlapped that, but that was the same exact flower. So, now that is an overlap. You can't even tell because I put it right on top of the same exact flower. It's just navy blue. It's Deco Art Americana in the color navy blue. Just plain navy blue. Okay, this little triangle. Let's see if this little triangle will fit in that little triangle space I've been looking for. Let me stick it right there. I just need a little patch. There we go. See, I took that little tiny piece and put it right there. Can you even find it? You can't. A little goes a long way. It does. It does. It does. It's very, very thin. Now, triple thick is not. Triple thick is thick. This stuff is very thin. So, a lot of top coats that I use for different things when I'm crafting, I mix triple thick and Duraclear together. So, I do, let's see, three parts triple thick. 1 part Duraclear, I believe that's right. The triple is 3. Yes, it is. I was trying to think. It's been so long since I've mixed it up. Just kind of lay your piece till you love where it is. And then just pat it down. See, it's getting there. Now, if you look up, you know, at it really, really close. I mean, if somebody's going to examine your pumpkin, they probably don't need to be in your house. But, you know. It's very pretty right there. I've got one napkin. Let me see if I can find it. No. I've got one that's, I did it on a bag. Let me see if I have that bag down here. I might have it upstairs. I think I have it upstairs. But anyway, it had some big birds and stuff on it. All of it. Show you all of this. So far, all of it. There's the top. You can see like that much of it. Is that what you want to see? All that? Hey, Joe. Just show us a. Oh, show the triple thick. The condiments. Barb, you're so funny. Condiments, girl, really? Okay, hold on. Let me do this before I get carried away, and I want to piece this a little better. My nose is itching. Okay. That one just keeps going, so I'm just going to keep using it. I'm just going to keep... Okay, I can't lay it down now. I got to put it on its side and let that dry just a little bit anyway. All right, I will show you now. Triple thick. I will. I'll show you. Okay. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. This is triple thick. And it's by Deco Art, Americana Deco Art, and it's a gloss, and it is thick as honey, really, really thick honey. That's how thick this is. It probably won't even, you can't even hear it shake, it's so thick. So, and then, let me see where my little jar is. Okay. I keep this little jar in here, and I call it Gloss Mix because you can see it's in there. There, you can see it. I mix, I thought I had it written somewhere, but triple means 3. So I always say 3 parts, triple thick, 1 part Duraclear. I stir it up really, really good, and that's what I use the most for a lot of things. Now for this, to make it look like ceramic glass when I'm through, I will use just triple thick. All right, let me find some more pieces here. How was that, Barb? Did I answer your question? Hey, Mary, how are you? is it in a bottle? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's called Triple Thick. Y'all, hold on. It's in a jar. It's called Triple Thick. And it's made by the same company. And this is Duraclear Gloss Varnish. And I mix them together. She's looking it up. Okay. Oh, you weren't asking me, were you? You were telling Barb? Good. Y'all help her out. Let me finish this pumpkin. Let's see. And you are using just Duraclear. I am. I'm just using Duraclear to put these pieces down. I haven't done this until this year. I used to use Mod Podge. And I just like this better. And all this is a little handful of saran wrap, plastic wrap. Duraclear to put down the napkin pieces. Let's see, are you using, yes, just Duraclear. You can get both of those, yes, Emma, on Amazon. Now, you can't use Triple Thick to put this napkin down. You probably couldn't do it. It's so thick. But Duraclear's thin, and it's a clear varnish. So, it's going to dry clear. And I use a really soft brush because the brush is going to hold it. If you notice, what I'm having to do is so much in my brush, I'm having to do like this and get some of it off. You see how thick it is? It runs down. Yes, you can get them both on Amazon. I see it at Michael's all the time. I saw it the other day at Hobby Lobby. So I don't think I've ever seen it on sale at Hobby Lobby though. This is kind of a slow process, but if you want it done right, just take your time. Oh, I tell you what, I saw a girl do today, and I don't know if I'd even attempt it. Got mine at Hobby Lobby. How do you... I don't know. Mod Podge to me is just... I don't know. It's just different. I just want to get some of this dry so it won't be so sticky on my fingers, and then I'll work on it some more. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get a big piece going on here. Hey, Karen. You can use Mod Podge, you guys. You can use whatever you want to. I've even used, Waverly makes a varnish. You can use that. You can use whatever you want to. I just saw somebody do this a few days ago and thought, that stuff does dry clear. And it does dry pretty fast and pretty durable. So, I tried it and it works. Watered down glue. I've got some of that too, Susan. Do you ever watch Pat Unique? She has something she mixed together and called it owl paste. Because, you know, her crew is the owls or whatever. And I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I have some that I mixed together. It's okay. It's 2 parts glue and 1 part water. Is that what you use? Hey, Jennifer. Y'all, there's so many things you can use. And it's cheap to use the, hold on, let me get going here. It's cheap to use, I don't want that little blue line there. Glue and water. And Duraclear's not that bad. I mean, it goes so far. How are you, Jennifer? Let's see. Y'all, I'm just piecing and dabbing and piecing and dabbing. That's all I'm doing. Piecing it and dabbing it on. I need a little flower, so I'm just going to find me a little flower. See, I just need a little piece. I'm doing good, girl. Hope you are. I'm glad you are. I see you're saying yes, you are. And one thing about this too, this background is white. Your pumpkin is white. You might even skip a few little places if you see it's not even probably going to show. Your mom's funeral. Bless your heart. Your mom passed a couple weeks ago, didn't she? And you're just now having the funeral. That's tough. Okay, you see that shape in there? I'm trying to, that looks like somebody's behind sticking out there, don't it? Gosh, this has been dragging out for a few weeks. That's rough, girl. Hey, Kathy Bender. Okay, with this, I'm making sure I've got some under it, and I'm just taking my brush and just, see, I'm just taking my brush and just putting that down. It's on the bottom, and I just want to make sure all that's laid down. Now, I've got a few places I need to patch, and I'll be through. Thank you. Everybody loves this napkin. This is one of the most popular napkins that I've ever done. I think. I've got to call in to, well, a message. I've sent a message to Becky at Bottle Creek. Yeah, let's see. You could skip a place and put a name in it or a letter. A name or a letter. You're talking about like the little spots. I have stamped words, and I have used, you know, some little pieces of pages to go in some spots, and that's cute too. I did one last year, and the whole pumpkin was pages. I may do another one like that, but I don't know yet. Right now, see, you'd think, oh my gosh, I'm going to throw that piece away. See that little tiny piece? No way, don't throw it away till you're all done, because Poester Barnett. How are you, Beverly? Is that what you meant, Randall? Like, put a name or something in these, like, empty places? Okay, here is a bald spot over here. Let's see. I've got a little piece of napkin right here. Let me see if it'll match up pretty good. Let's see, you use a great big piece. Not a big piece. Yeah, it does. If you use like big, bold patterns, it's really hard to piece. This is very easy to piece together. Okay, let's see here. I think I saw a little place sticking up. I see one little bald spot right there. It's hard to find them if there's one right there, and there's one tiny one right there. Let me get a couple little pieces here. Randall, you're getting into this crafting thing, aren't you? Are you having fun? There, let me cut this apart. I just need a little patch. See that tiny little piece? I do too. When I get through, I won't throw these away. I have a big jar up there. I keep all of my little stuff. They come in handy like at Christmas or when I'm doing tags or all kinds of stuff. You never know when you just might need just a little bit of something. Okay, I see a bald spot right there. And then I'll show you. I think I'm done. I just need one with some leaves. Kind of right there. Welcome, Beverly. Thanks for joining us. Okay, y'all. It looks like one continuous napkin. See, I'll show you up close so you can see a few wrinkles, and I'm going to pat those down. And you see a few little things sticking up. When I go over it with Duraclear, all that's going to lay down smooth. Let me make sure I don't have anything sticking up. It all looks pretty smooth to me. It looks good. There's a spot. Okay, let me get this thing dried. Uh-oh, my pieces are blowing away over here. My favorite so far is this one. This is the one you like so far. I'm going to make this stem gold here in just a second. Thanks for more stars, you guys. I appreciate it. Me of my grandma does it. I know it does. It reminds you of her china. Okay, there's a bald spot. Okay, I see a little bald spot. It's really hard to tell, but it's there. So let me put a little patch in it. Let's see what I need. A flower or a stem, or what do I need? I could use a flower. Okay. I'm talking to myself, but I hope y'all can hear me because you need to. There we go. Now, I know my grandmother left me some coral, and it's that gold butterfly, but not too many pieces. And there was a rumor going around a while back that it wasn't good for you, that it had this in it, that in it, blah, 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 and lead, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I really got to missing those dishes, and I see them every now and then when I'm at an antique store or whatever, and I thought, you know, I don't care. I'm going to go get those dishes out. And so, not rope. No rope, girl. Hey, Karen. Let's see. No rope. Just had to say it. That's okay, Susan. Matches away from Barb. Scary. Is Barb been burning stuff? Oh, that girl. My husband was a fireman. He will not let me do that decoupage burn stuff in the house. He said, now, if you want to set your camera up outside and you want to take it outside and do it, that's fine. He said, it is pretty cold, but you're not doing it in the house with fire. He won't let me burn candles because he's went to too many fires, children burned up, families burned up because of candles. So, you know. This is a little shiny, so you really can't tell when it's all dry. You just have to keep turning and looking at it. My nose is itching, y'all. That means somebody's coming, right? Please no. It's crazy. Let's see. I think it's crazy, the burn. Me too. That burn method is crazy. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. It kind of gives you a little rush. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay. Let me get some gold out. I'm going to make that stem gold, gold, gold. Can't imagine not being able to have candles in my home. I don't burn the candles. I melt the wax in the wax burners, but as far as like burning candles, no. He would have a fit. We had, when we were living in the mountains, he went to one house, and it was a family of 5, and my best friend next door, of course hers wasn't a candle, hers was her wood stove, but a lot of the things he's went to was from candles. Well, they're not good for you. They're full of formaldehyde, right? Okay, let's see if I can get enough out of this lid. It's just going to be the stem. This stuff is stinky. I love the gold with this. I started only do that first one and be done. But that was so quick. Ooh. And whatever you do, if you're using this gold, please be careful with it. Whew, I've seen people splatter it and turn it over. It's horrible stuff to clean up. You don't want it on your clothes. Okay, that looks good to me. I think I've got it all. Okay, and you guys, that is not water-based. Almost everything I use is water-based. That is not water-based. Let's see those. This is oil. This is olive oil, and it's pretty gross. There's a lot of this metal paint in there. I just, actually, I wipe it off somewhat, and then I throw it in there and leave it. And when you bring it out, you clean it off, and your brush is just as soft as it can be. Because this stuff is oil-based. It would make your brush dry as hard as a brick. So I just keep it in the oil until I use it. And I've got 5 or 6 in there because you never know what size brush you're going to use. So. Okay. Let me get that stem good and dry, get all that stuff good and dry, and then I'll put all these little pieces away so they don't go flying everywhere. And I'll put some triple thick on this and show you that it looks just like ceramic. And this will look just like your grandma's dishes. Do you guys have a favorite so far? I know I said that in the reel that I made. My favorite so far is number 1 and number 4. The neutral colored pumpkin I did, I think it was day 4, I believe. And then the number 1, the big, tall one. You love it, Margaret. This one is a sweet one. Okay, that stem, well, that stem needs to be dry because I'm going to have to hold that stem. Let me dry that stem just a little bit more. Love it, love it. I do too. This is a pretty easy napkin. Margaret, when I sent you napkins, did I send you some of these? I was thinking I put several of these in your box, in your pack. Did I? Was that happy faces over there? It didn't look like hearts. I don't know what that was. Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen's got one like this. I don't know if it's the shape. I don't remember. Oh, you just got one. Okay. Well, I used one napkin this size, and I still have this much left and some teeny tiny little pieces over here. So that's, oh, and I even have another piece left. And these strips that I saved, now if this were a bigger pumpkin, probably a taller pumpkin, I would go maybe and put this in those, you know, in between the ribs or something. But the size pumpkin it is, I won't. I think it should be a tall one. Let's see. It's hard to read the comments. Gillis, where did you find? Yesterday, Tuesday morning. And we don't have a Tuesday morning anymore. So I don't know where I'm going to get more of them. I don't know. Now, getting this off is a trick. Where's my knife? If y'all don't have a case knife in your craft stuff, get one. I've got 2, and I use them all the time. It's amazing how often I use a butter knife. Let's see if I can get this off. I think all Tuesdays mornings are closed. They have closed a lot of them. Yep. And I loved it. Loved that store. They always had the best napkins. So I'm not sure where to get them now. I haven't looked. Amazon has some that are close. I don't think it's the same one. My goodness. Ugh. My husband's going to have to open this thing. I'm not kidding y'all. This stuff is strong stuff. Okay. Heat up under the lid. Okay. Let me try it one more time before it... Well, some of it's up, but it's still... Let's try that. I hadn't used this in months. It may not be any good when I open it up. Who knows? I don't know how long stuff lasts. Make sure it's not too hot to touch. Okay, it's coming up. Thank you, Carla. Woohoo, that works, y'all. See, this stuff is so thick. Look how thick it is. Okay, and it needs to be stirred. So, you just stir it good. See how thick it is? Look at this. It's like honey. I'm going to put it in this bowl with a little bit of Duraclear because it is really thick. You know what? I'm going to try something like when I was doing Dixie Belle paint. I always had to, no, not saran wrap. Well, I thought I had some press and seal. I guess I don't. Let's see here. Let's see. Always get chopsticks. Bring them home. I have chopsticks too, and I bring them home. I don't know where they are right now, but I usually do. Just going to put a little bit in there just to thin it out just a little. Because they both do the same job. Hey, Amy. Okay, that looks like it ought to work. Now, I certainly don't want this to flip off from here every night. You know, just about every night I flip this thing off. This will not be good on this. Okay. I'm just going to hold this stem. If I have to repaint the stem, okay, that's fine. I can. And it will stay as glossy as you see it. It will stay this glossy. Barb, you need to do this on a live. Can you guys tell? Could you even see? Sorry. Let me get you up closer so you can see how shiny it is. Okay, I'm going to show you a spot that is and is not. Let's see. Well, I thought I had a spot left. Right there's not as shiny. You can't tell, I don't think. I can see in the lights, but I'm not sure you can. Okay, let me go over it and make sure I don't have any drips. Make sure all my napkins down. It's a little stinky. It's not bad, but it is, I mean, it's like a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, now I'm going to hold it for 2 days. Bottle Creek. Hey, Miss Becky. Miss Becky, I need to talk to you. Oh, thank you. Do you have this napkin? Everybody wants this napkin. I got it Tuesday mornings and they're closed. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. So, after a while, if you have a minute, or tomorrow, well, tomorrow's Sunday, sometime, I just need to talk to you about some stuff. Message, maybe tomorrow. Sure. Now this has got triple thick and Duraclear on it. You see how shiny it is. It's going to stay that way. So it's going to look like a ceramic pumpkin sitting on a table somewhere. And it's light as a feather. It's not. Can you see how shiny it is in the light? Can you see all that shine? And it's probably close to being dry. I need to get the bottom dry so I can set it down. Let's see, I did have it. I will have to check and see if I still have them in stock. Okay. I don't think I have the name, but I know one that I bought from you a couple of weeks ago with birds that's navy and white. I do need a few of those, but that's still not what I want to talk to you about. And it's good. It's nothing wrong. Make sure your bottom's good and dry because you set it down, and with this triple thickened stuff, and if it's tacky, then you pick it up, it's going to pull some of your stuff off. It's going to stick to the bottom. Hey, Donna. Let's see. Dibs on napkins. Girl, we got a napkin club going on in my private group. Sorry. Oh, that's dry. See how shiny that is? Let's see. Let's chat tomorrow. Sure, we are putting trim in money. Yes, and that is awesome. I can't wait to see that thing done. See how shiny it is? Can you see the bottom? Now, that is completely dry. Yes, you can. Okay, that's dry. Now, I'll have to get the top good and dry. I'm going to put a little more. Me too. Dibs on the napkin, y'all. I'm going to put some more on this top part, not so much the bottom. I want it to look as glossy as I can get it. So I'm just adding some more on top. This thing will be completely washable when I'm done. It gets dusty in your living room. You just take a damp rag and just wash it off. Let's see. Oh, I can't see when the pumpkin's there. Napkins just like this. I want to make some for a friend who likes this pattern on a lot of her things. That was Donna. Okay, I'm seeing. I'll read all these comments later. I'm sure I've missed some. And you see, this has not made my napkin run. Now, I see a couple little purple spots, but that could have come off of a paintbrush or anything. It's not really purple, and this is not really blue. It's got a little bit of purple. If I were to have to touch it up, I would have to put a little purple in my blue paint. Okay, that is good, good, good. All right, and what's left here is going to go in my little jar, if I can get the lid off. I want to pry it open too with the knife. I don't have anything right now that I can use it on. I was thinking surely if I had a pumpkin in here I could use it on, but I'm going to pour it in here because this is, there's not a whole lot left, but y'all, I don't waste nothing if I can help it. So, let's get it out of my brush. It's quite a bit. There's probably enough I poured back in there to do a pumpkin, so why not? Did that napkin have a border? Yes, it did. It looks like this. This is the lunch size. It looks like this. You know, I was looking to see if it was still in the package. It maybe had a name or something, but I took all that out. So, it comes in cocktail size, lunch size, and hand towel size, all. I think I have it in lunch. I have lunch too. I just pulled that out because, you know, it's longer. But I have them in lunch too. Good, good, good. Here's your bunch of customers, girl, right here. Who is that? Crystal. Crystal. Welcome, girl. No, I cannot say your name. A-Y-N. I cannot read the comments. I'm sure how many I have in a grandbaby's house. Can check tomorrow if anyone is interested. I have plenty for me for now. This is a very popular napkin, so I see a drip. You know, this is kind of turning it that blue-purple color, which is really the color of the dishes. And I was afraid putting that much on it might wrinkle up the napkin or raise the napkin. It's not hurt it at all because I dried it first. Okay, you got a whole bunch of people interested. Oh, and I got my Christmas napkins from you, and thank you for the piece of rice paper in there. I thought I had more than one napkin ordered. I don't know what the world. She called you a drip. No, I have a drip. I had a drip down here. I might be drying something that's dry. Oh, it's dry. It's that shiny. Little bit tacky in a few places, but it's... Okay, I know you can see how shiny it is now. That is dry. Look at that. Look how shiny. Can you see how glossy it is? Look at that. It looks just like ceramic, y'all. I love this one. You're picking it, Randall. All right, you guys. That is it for tonight. 355 stars. Thanks, y'all. And 27 eyeballs, sets of eyeballs watching. I appreciate that, too. You guys, sprinkle me out to your friends. This is the first one we did tonight, so I wanted it to look more like metal, and it kind of does. I'll put some matte something on that. Oh, thanks, Carla. I just love this one. Love it a lot. There's some more. This napkin. There's a few more napkins that you would want to do this too, but not really many. See, it's got that purple tone, purple blue tone, and it doesn't until you start Mod Podging it on. Okay, what we got going on there? Whatever that is. Oh, it's just a big flower in that one spot. But it's beautiful. I love it a lot. So, this is Pumpkins, number 7. Why is everybody always picking on me? Because you're so fun to pick on. Just fun to pick on, Randall. Charlie Brown. Anyway, we love you. We wouldn't be picking on you. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you. Okay, today is 7, so tomorrow's number 8. Duh. Number 6 is gorgeous. What was number 6? 6. A sunflower one? Now, last night, oh, I don't know if everybody saw, you know, last night I painted a pumpkin. I said it's so wet that I wouldn't dare put all those words on it because it'd pull my paint off. Let me grab that. I got it on there today. Oh. Of course, it's on the outside of the door. Never mind. I can't get it. I can't get it. I'll have to get it off tomorrow. It's got a hook under the hook. So, anyway, that turned out pretty cute. I've got a farmhouse one. I have a pillow. The other blue. The other blue. This one. That. Did I do another blue one? Sue, I'm lost. Oh, this one. So I did both of these tonight. I did that when it was so quick. So I was going to possibly do this tomorrow night, but this one was so quick, I just went ahead, and I like hanging out with y'all, and I was sitting here ready to do it. So anyway, tomorrow is number 8. Have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll have it figured out by 9 o'clock. So that's it for tonight, y'all. Find yourself a place to worship in the morning. And I will see y'all right here at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay? All right. Good night, everybody. I appreciate the stars. See ya.